Hey Cancer, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your bonus reading for August. We're going to do a money reading to just see what your finances are doing, what's coming in for you, all things related to finances. So before we get started, as always, we'll be using the singing bowl to clear the energy and to connect as a collective, and then as a collective to source. If you would like to use this time to call any specific guides, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now. The more, the merrier. So, let's get into it. Whoops. Alright, Cancer, let's get into it. Let's see what is coming in for you. Current money status, Two of Wands. Very focused, very determined to reach a goal, to achieve something, to get something off the ground, to bring something to life. I am getting, you could have been a little bit stagnant or unfocused recently, and so you spent quite a bit of time focusing your energy and really trying to decide, sitting down, writing things out, figuring out what you want to focus on, where you want to put your energy, so as to not get distracted. And Cancer tends to want to do everything kind of all at once. And there's a saying that I carry with me that helps me at times when I'm feeling like I want to do everything and I can't figure out what I want to do. I can't figure out where I want to focus my energy. It's you can do everything but not all at once. So you really need to focus on what do you have the resources to do right this instant. You don't need anything else. You don't need any more money. You don't need a facility. You don't need a team. You don't need anything but what you have right now to take this thing further. I feel like you do have that thing, whether you have pinpointed that or not. It feels like you have, because you have this Two of Wands, very focused, very determined, very much knowing the trajectory and keeping their eye on the prize type of energy. It feels like that could have recently, if you are still kind of struggling, if it hasn't happened, I feel like it will be very soon. We have this card of clarity and sudden realizations, downloads, things coming to you through meditations, directly from source, receiving these ideas. And again, this clarity, maybe you had kind of a clouded, again, not really sure what direction to go. You want to do all of these things. You have all of these great ideas, and you know you need to focus on one, but you're having a hard time deciding which one it will be. It feels like you're going to be receiving that clarity and that kind of push towards what you need to focus on, where your energy should go. I feel like you're receiving maybe even a message. Maybe someone's going to come to you and be like, hey, I've got this, and it's going to be kind of the missing piece to the puzzle that you were kind of looking for. So you could have that focus in that direction. So you could be receiving some sort of communication from someone that will help you take the next step towards that highly focused, very tunnel vision is what I'm getting. Tunnel vision energy. If you're not in it yet, I feel like it's coming for you very, very, very soon. Although I feel like you guys always kind of have tunnel vision towards your ultimate goal. Whether that's like a high vision goal, you want to have X amount of money, you want to live this lifestyle, and you've kind of left it open to source or to spirit to kind of put into place the things that are going to get you there, it feels like you don't necessarily care how you get there. You just want to get there. I feel like now you're going to have the how. How are you going to get there? This is how. This is the route that you're going to take. This is the plan that you're going to follow. And it feels like that's been kind of what's missing for you guys, is this like the how. How are you going to get there? And I feel like you finally kind of see it and you finally know. You've got the answers maybe you've been waiting on. It feels like something that you've been waiting on. It's kind of been slow going. You could be what other people call a late bloomer. You yourself could be judging yourself against other people in your age group, in your friend group, whatever, seeing that they're at certain levels and you're not quite there yet. Your process has taken a little bit longer, but I feel like it's because your success is so much bigger than what you even expect. So much bigger than anything else that you've ever witnessed in your life. And the people around you even. If you see these people succeeding at, like, they have properties and they own homes and they have vacation homes and all these nice cars and they're renovating and doing all of these things, and you look at your life and maybe you're not there yet, it's because what you're seeing these other people do, you're meant to do something even bigger than that. Spirit does not want you to focus on where you're at in relation to where anybody else is at. Focus on yourself and your own process. Yes, it might be slow. Maybe you're a late bloomer when it comes to finances and things like that. It's for a reason, though. It's not all in vain. It's not for nothing. It's all going to come into very clear focus very, very soon, and you're going to be off to the races, and it's not going to be slow going anymore. You're going to have the wisdom and the clarity from all of this time that you've waited. You've accumulated a lot in that time. Whether you realize it or not, you, again, might not be at the level that you want to be, but the road to get there, however long, however drawn out, however slow it may have felt, has provided you with a lot of wisdom that you will now use to get you even further. Had this come sooner, you wouldn't have had all this wisdom. You wouldn't have had this discernment and this kind of cutthroat attitude. You might have been too soft. You might have been too passive before. And just when the success came, you let other people kind of take the reins and do with it what they want. But now it's like, when this success comes, it's going to be yours. It's going to be for you. It is going to be because of you directly. And you're going to be the one in control of it. It's not going to be dictated by anybody else. It's not going to come through anybody else. It's going to come directly to you for you to use. Right? And you're going to have the discernment and the wisdom and the clarity and just the kind of everything analytical mind that maybe you didn't have before. Maybe you were more emotions and you let your emotions lead the way, and now it's time to use all this wisdom that you have acquired while exercising patience, while exercising just patience. I mean, really, that's the only word that I can use. You've been so patient. So patient. Again, it's not all for naught. It's for a reason. You have been kind of delayed and in this holding pattern for a reason. Alright, let's see what else. What else is here for Cancer, Spirit? They've been waiting. Soon it's all going to come into focus. The clarity is coming. The wisdom is here. The discernment is here. The analytical, smart money moves, all here. Yes, and then we get our 9 of Pentacles. Again, it's not all for naught. You will have the house of your dreams. You will be able to upgrade. If your home right now is feeling a little bit confined, you're feeling like you've outgrown it, you're ready to expand, you will be able to do that very, very soon. You will have the funds, you will have the resources, you will have the time, the energy to purchase, renovate, build, whatever it is that you're wanting to do to achieve this very luxurious, very comfy, cozy life that you've been dreaming of, working towards, focusing on. It's all coming in very, very soon. Very soon. I know, again, you've waited so long. And it hasn't always been comfortable. It hasn't always been fun. It hasn't always been easy even. But you're doing it. You've done it. You're almost to the other side, and your rewards of this luxury. This is pre-Empress energy. This is moving into a more upgraded, luxurious, fulfilling phase of your life. This Empress energy that you're stepping into that you will never come back out of ever again. This is the energy that you're going to remain in the rest of your life. Again, that's why it's been slow going, because it's not something that's going to come and go. It's not going to be fleeting. It's not going to be kind of a flash in the pan energy. This is something that is going to have the longevity. It is stable. It is forever. Maybe you have just been enjoying kind of this really simple, quiet, and not really having a ton of responsibilities, not having a ton of overhead or employees or all of these things. You could really be enjoying that, kind of this calm before the storm. And I know that sounds silly, because when you don't have as much money as you want, or when you're worried about money, everything always kind of feels chaotic, right? So it might not feel like a calm before the storm. I am so sorry if you can hear my child yelling. He is playing Xbox with his cousins, I guess. They're his sister's brother, so they have my oldest daughter in common, if that makes sense. And they're playing on Xbox, so they're like, they get all amped up, and if he feels like he has to yell into the mic for them to be able to hear him. Anyways, I'm sorry if you can hear that. I really, really hope you cannot. Yes. So this luxury and abundance of, I feel like when people say abundance, it's like, okay, but an abundance of what? You got to be more specific, because you can have an abundance of chaos, you can have abundance of fuckery, you can have an abundance of anything, right? When I speak of abundance, I attach to it an abundance of money, an abundance of resources, an abundance of opportunities, an abundance of clarity, things like that, abundance of focus, time, health. You have to attach to it. You can't just say an abundance. You want an abundance of gravel? Do you want an abundance of water? Like, you know what I mean? Abundance is very vague, right? It's kind of like that, enough to share and to spare, and it's like, okay, well, here's enough bread to share and to spare. Like, that's not exactly what I meant. I meant money. So then say that. An abundance of money is coming into you, an abundance of luxury, and sorry, it sounds, it's my neighbor. I was gonna say, it sounds like someone is pulling in to my driveway, but it's my neighbor. All right, let's see what else is here, Spirit. What else is here for Cancer, please, Spirit? What else is here for Cancer, please, Spirit? Oh, there she is. Yeah. Didn't I just say you're stepping into your forever Empress energy? You have this pre-Empress card and now the Empress. There's no going back. There's no... You're kind of past the point of return, and I also feel like that is kind of scary to you. Maybe that's why this has taken so long to come in, because, again, you've been enjoying this simple life, and you know that with more life obviously comes more freedom, more joy, more fun, all of these things, but also maybe more of a sense of responsibility. You have to maybe manage things better and put more thought into things. And again, if you have employees and businesses, it's a lot to do, and maybe you're just really enjoying having this kind of optional, like, I don't really want to work today, so I'm not going to, sense of freedom. But what you don't quite get is that there's even more freedom on the other side of this. Once you step into this Empress energy, this 9 of coins, 10 of coins is probably going to come out at any moment. I wouldn't be surprised if the Emperor came out. When you step into these energies and step into this lifestyle, it affords you so much more freedom, and you have the skills that it takes. I feel like part of you feels like you're never gonna, I don't know, hold on to it because you're not gonna know how to manage it, or you're going to blow it all. That's not the case at all. Once you, again, I'm going to reiterate, once you step into this energy, once you embrace it and accept that it's coming in very soon, that this is your new lifestyle, this is your new way of being, it's going to be so much easier. You're going to fall into the flow. Money is going to start rolling in. Again, more money than you have ever dreamed of, more money than you have ever experienced in your physical, whatever your friends have, whatever your family has, whoever has in your experience that you've been kind of longing for and wishing for, you're going to have times 10, and it's never going to go anywhere. It's not ever, there's no turning back is what I'm saying. This is your forever state. What else do we have here? And with more money, you are able to do more, you're able to give more, you're able to give back. And you know that. You know that the more you have, the more that you give. You are a very generous, very loving person. You can take care of the people around you better. You can give them the things that you feel like they deserve. You can give yourself the things you feel like you deserve. Your generosity is going to multiply by 1,000,000. And then comes that freedom that I was just talking about. With money comes freedom. You can travel when you want. You can delegate. You will have a very well-oiled machine that in time will run itself, and you will just be able to sit back and know that things are taken care of, because that's how supported you are. That's how functional this team that you have been putting together, that you will be putting together, is. It will allow you to do what you want to do, to travel. You have 2 6s here so far, which I love. 6s. 6 is my favorite number. Here it means balance. Things are going to be balancing themselves out. Where you felt weighed down and bogged down and worried about money and where this is going to come from, how this is going to get paid, making sure that you've got money in your accounts to cover things when they hit, stuff like that, all of that's going to be gone. All your worry about money, I will say, though, that if you are worrying about money, obviously, I'm going to tell you not to, because it's coming in faster than you think. Second of all, the more you worry about it, the further you're going to keep it from yourself. The more you come from a place of lack and want. Wanting is putting out the energy that you don't have. If you want something, it's just amplifying and reiterating the fact that you don't yet have it. So focus on being grateful for what you do have, the resources that you do have, the health, the able body, anything that you have. If it's not those things, there's something else that you have, right? If it's not a roof over your head, it's whatever. Give thanks for those things instead of focusing on the confinement, the restriction maybe that you might currently be feeling, because it's all going to be coming to an end very, very, very quickly. Very quickly. Way quicker than you even think or can imagine. 3 of Wands showing up here telling me what's in your vortex, all those things that you've been visualizing, that you've been daydreaming about, all of that work that you've been doing, sifting and sorting. You are now pulling down experiences from your vortex into your 3D reality, so you can interact with them, so you can use them, the resources. Again, the dream home, the dream car, the dream life, the dream job, or not job, but income, the dream businesses, empire, whatever your dream is, you are now pulling it down into the 3D. Yes, okay. There is a touch of sadness, a touch of grief, regret. I feel like it's from people who could have shitted on you, could have left you high and dry. Maybe there were times in your life when you needed support, when you needed a place to live, when you needed some money, when you needed whatever, food. And there were some people that didn't respond, that didn't reach out, that didn't support you. And now that you are kind of in this different state, you have a lot of money, you have a lot of things, you have a really nice house, you are being very generous, and they see that, and they could be having regrets about how they treated you, regrets about not taking you seriously when you said you were going to be XYZ. Now you are. There are lots of people who are looking at you like, God damn, I didn't think they were ever going to be able to do it. I didn't think they would ever get to that point. They've been saying it forever. They've tried a million different things. None of them ever worked. I really didn't think that things were going to turn around for them, but yet here they are. Things have turned around. They are turning. Everything is coming up roses. You are about to do a complete, 180? Your life is going to look completely different. And if there are people that don't like that, if they regret the way they treated you, okay, let them deal with that over there. That has nothing to do with you. Don't let their regrets and pain and sorrow be reflected and projected onto you. I feel like these people are going to be doing this at a distance anyways. It's not going to be something that you're going to necessarily have to directly deal with. It's not like people are going to be coming to you telling you these things. It feels like they're going to be like watching social media or like getting wind of what you're doing, and just kind of feeling those things internally. I really don't think it's anything that you are going to have to really directly confront. Let's see what Spirit has for you from our Spirit animal deck. Spirit, speak to me and through me, the Cancer Collective, regarding their money, their finances. What else do we have to add to this beautiful reading? It's amazing money reading. What else do we have for them? Ooh, Spider. It's very 8 of Pentacles energy. Taking the time to get things right. Having this thing that you do so very well, so intricately, that make it look so effortless, like a spider weaving its web. It looks so complicated and so intricate, but to the spider, it's just their work. They've perfected it. It's what they do. I feel like that's the energy of this card, but I am going to read about it. Uh-oh. Alright, spider. Oh, I just saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. Creator of prosperity through life's work, Dharma. This spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented, and soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. When in balance, appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. When out of balance, discouraged, tired, and forlorn. To bring into balance playful creativity. I love it. Alright, so for this, I combined all of these Seasons of the Witch deck into one, like, mega deck. It's huge. My hand could barely hold it. And if they come out with a 4th one for the summer solstice or whatever the summer festival is, Celtic festival, my hands are going to be even fuller. But for now, we're going to use it like this. I might regret it and split it back out into 3 separate decks soon. But it is the Beltane Oracle, it is the Shawin Oracle, and it is the Yule Oracle all in one, because I kind of feel like these messages are relevant like all year round. Some of them are like season specific, but anyway, let's see. Spirit, speak to me and through me. Oracle card, an oracle card for Cancer regarding their finances, their abundance, their prosperity, their income, their career, and their businesses. One card, please, Spirit. Reindeer medicine, card number 28. And gratitude showed up too. So again, express your gratitude always, in all ways, for all of the things that you have. Oh, all right, Yule Oracle is where reindeer is. Card number 28. Reindeer medicine, inner strength, journeys, fighting for your dreams. Reindeer are hardy and majestic creatures. Unlike other animals, they are the only ones who keep their antlers all year long, carrying them like crowns atop their head. They've earned the right to feel like kings, but as the saying goes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Reindeer make long migrations every year through the harsh conditions of the tundra. They face challenge after challenge, yet they prevail and even make friends along the way. Reindeer are known to be openly cheery and often form relationships with humans despite the challenging conditions in which they live. Reindeer medicine asks you what responsibilities are you willing to endure in the pursuit of your dreams. Goals take work, even with the cosmic forces behind you. You will still face challenges on your soul's path no matter how aligned you are with your spirit. Reindeer medicine has come to your spread to tell you not to give up. The challenges you are facing now teach you how to be stronger and more resourceful and to find ways to face your fears rather than running from them. Stay the course, for you are on the path towards success. You may not see it now with the harsh conditions in your way, but you're so close to what you seek. This message is amplified. If you also pull candle magic, we did not. Yes, if that is not exactly what we were just talking about, you've been so patient. If you're not quite seeing all of this Nine of Pentacles forward, the pre-Empress and the Empress energy, you will very, very, very soon. Don't give up hope. Don't lose sight of your dreams. Keep focusing on them. Do things that bring you joy and make you feel grateful for the life that you have. And these things will come even faster, and you will see evidence of them even faster. All right, guys. I love you all so very, very much. I will see you next time. Bye.